In today's world, just having a website or a social media page, well, it's not nearly enough. We need to think bigger. We need to build a powerful engine for growth, a system that's designed to turn every single click, every document, every process into a measurable revenue-generating asset. So let's dive in and see how it's done.
I want you to think about this for a second. Is your business really working as hard as you are? You're putting in all the hours, right? But are your digital systems actually keeping up? Or are they kind of leaking potential customers, wasting your precious time on manual tasks, and basically just costing you money? That's the core problem we're going to solve today. So, here's our game plan. We'll start with the big idea, the digital conversion engine. Then, we're going to break it down into its 4 key pillars: turning visitors into actual customers, digitizing your internal operations, making your marketing dollars count, and of course, maximizing e-commerce sales. And at the very end, we'll hand you the blueprint so you can become the architect of your own growth.
So, what is this thing we're calling a digital conversion engine? Well, think of it as the master plan for any business that wants to thrive in the digital age. It's a holistic system where every single piece works together, all pushing towards one single goal: maximum efficiency and, you guessed it, growth. At its heart, it's all about using this powerhouse trio of AI, analytics, and automation. See, the goal isn't just to be online. It's to make every part of your digital world, from your website all the way down to your internal documents, actively work for you to bring in revenue.
All right, let's talk about our first pillar. This is all about the front door of your business, your website. It's about making sure that the people who show up don't just wander off without even saying hello. We want them to stick around.
Okay, so how do we do it? It all starts with really sharp, high-converting landing pages that have a crystal-clear call to action. Then you've got AI chatbots acting like your 24/7 receptionist, engaging visitors and grabbing those valuable leads. For the folks who don't convert right away, no problem. Retargeting and email campaigns bring them right back into the fold. And, of course, we're using A/B testing and analytics the whole time to constantly tweak and improve every single step of this process.
70%. Wow. Just let that sink in for a minute. That's not a small increase. That is a total game changer. It just goes to show that simply following up with people who have already shown some interest is one of the most powerful things you can possibly do. It's a huge opportunity that, honestly, too many businesses are just leaving on the table.
And the best part is, you don't have to build any of this from scratch. There are some incredible tools out there. Things like Unbounce for landing pages, Tidio for chatbots, and Hotjar to literally see how users are clicking around on your site. This tech is here, and it's accessible for everyone.
Okay, so once you've optimized that front door, it's time to look inside the house. Pillar 2 is all about transforming your internal processes from these clunky, manual chores into slick, digital assets that save a ton of time and money.
This all kicks off with something called OCR. That's optical character recognition, which is just a fancy way of saying it turns your physical paper documents into editable digital files. From there, they get zipped into smart cloud storage, and that's where the magic of automation takes over. Just imagine, a new contract gets scanned, it's automatically saved, and then it's routed to the right person for an e-signature, all without a single person having to lift a finger.
And the tools to make this happen, they're incredibly easy to get your hands on. I mean, Adobe Scan can live right on your phone. Workflow automators like Zapier or Make can connect pretty much any app you already use. And platforms like DocuSign, they've become the absolute standard for secure, paperless deals.
So, with our internal house all tidy and in order, let's turn our attention to Pillar 3. This is about making every single dollar you spend on marketing work smarter and harder. We're talking about maximizing that return on investment, or ROI.
AI is absolutely the key to unlocking your marketing ROI. We can use it to predict which audiences are most likely to convert and then automatically shift our ad budget to them. We can personalize our website content based on what a user does, we can analyze where people are dropping off to fix those friction points, and we can make sure our content perfectly matches what people are searching for.
Seriously? There are tools like AdCreative.ai that can generate hundreds of ad variations just to find the perfect one. Hotjar lets you watch session recordings so you can literally see your site through your customer's eyes. And platforms like Surfer SEO help you write content that's practically guaranteed to rank on Google. It's amazing stuff.
All right, our final pillar. This brings us to the moment of truth for any e-commerce business, the sale.
This is where we convert all that hard-earned interest and traffic into actual real revenue. This is the fun part.
So we can use AI to offer smart product recommendations, just like Amazon does. We can automatically email or text customers who abandon their shopping carts, maybe with a little discount to nudge them over the finish line. We can even use AI to write compelling SEO-friendly product descriptions at scale. And finally, and this is so important, we make it ridiculously easy to pay with one-click checkouts.
This right here, this is the key. Friction is the absolute enemy of sales. And this data is just staggering. For every extra form you make someone fill out, every extra click, every extra page load in your checkout, you could be losing more than 1 out of every 10 customers. Simplicity is absolutely everything.
And this just shows you how integrated all these tools have become. Platforms like Shopify have AI built right in with Shopify Magic, email tools like Klaviyo or Masters at Cart Recovery, and payment systems like Stripe and ShopPay have made one-click purchasing the new normal.
So, we've walked through the 4 pillars of this powerful engine. Now, it's your turn to be the architect. This isn't just theory, okay? This is a practical, hands-on blueprint for building a more efficient and a more profitable business.
And when you put it all together, these are the core assets you'll have actually created. A landing page that just works, an automated system for nurturing leads from start to finish, a paperless, super efficient internal workflow, and a plan to measure everything so you can keep getting better and better. That is your engine.
So, as we wrap this up, I'm going to leave you with this question. Look, you don't have to build the entire engine overnight. That's not the point. Just look at the 4 pillars we talked about: customer conversion, internal operations, marketing ROI, and e-commerce sales. Where's your biggest leak right now? Which single upgrade will give you the biggest boost? Today, the blueprint is yours. Now it's time to start building.